39 neglected animals are rescued from a Union County dog breeder. Today is Tuesday, December 23rd, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. A winter weather advisory until noon with mixed precipitation. Otherwise, today will be cloudy with rain and a high near 40. Police released the cause of last week's fatal accident that occurred near Innisford in Lycoming County. The Lycoming Regional Police have determined that excessive speed was the primary contributing factor to the head-on collision that claimed the life of 19-year-old Lucas Smithgall of Jersey Shore. Evidence shows Smithgall was traveling approximately 90 miles an hour when he failed to negotiate a curve near Morgan Valley Road. His BMW crossed into the opposite lane and hit a pickup truck head-on. Smithgall died at the scene. The 3 occupants in the truck were transported to area medical facilities. The Pennsylvania SPCA is requesting donations after dozens of animals were rescued from a Union County dog breeder. Last Thursday, the SPCA Animal Law Enforcement Team executed a search warrant at a property along Old Turnpike Road in Mifflinburg. What they found was neglect on a massive scale. They removed 39 animals, including 16 Great Danes, 5 French Bulldogs, 5 Mastiffs, 11 cats, and 2 goats. Many of the animals were suffering from medical conditions and had not received veterinarian care. It has been confirmed the neglected animals were taken from the residence of Giuseppe Mazzamudo, the owner of the original Italian pizza in Mifflinburg. In the past, several of his bull mastiffs appeared in the Westminster Dog Show. Employees at the Lycoming County landfill and fellow trash haulers provided aid and care to one of the trash haulers who was injured at the landfill on Monday. They worked with the crew from the Clinton Township Fire Company to get the injured man off the ground and into the ambulance. The extent of the man's injuries is not known. A Susquehanna County man involved in the trafficking of human remains is sentenced in federal court in Lycoming County. 43-year-old Jeremy Polly will serve 6 years in federal prison for conspiracy and interstate transportation of stolen property. The prosecution had sought a term of 15 years. Polly admitted to being part of a national network of individuals who bought and sold human remains. The case involving Polly made national headlines after officers discovered multiple gallon jugs filled with body parts at his home in Enola in 2023. Several other individuals were indicted on similar charges, while others have already entered guilty pleas, including Andrew Insanian of Montgomery, who was sentenced to 6 months in prison. Sunday's 2-alarm fire at an apartment house in Lock Haven caused extensive damage to the 3-story building. The Lock Haven Express reports the initial damage estimate is at $200,000 to the property of 136 East Water Street. The 3rd floor sustained extensive damage, while the 2nd and 1st floors had significant water damage. The occupants of 2 apartments were displaced, as was a law firm on the 1st floor. A host of new entries makes the list of the most popular baby names for 2025 for babies delivered at the Mount Nittany Medical Center and State College. For the 2nd consecutive year, Oliver topped the list of boys' names and was the only name to repeat in the top 5. The other popular boys' names in the top 5 were Lucas at number 5, followed by John, then James, with Hudson at number 2. Taking 5th place for popular girls' names was Amelia, followed by Layla, Ella, and Charlotte, with Sophia coming in at number 1. And many holiday songs you hear this time of year have a Pennsylvania connection. They include Jingle Bell Rock by Chubby Checkers and Bobby Rydell, 2 South Philadelphia-raised rockers. We Three Kings was written by John Henry Hopkins, who had once served at Christ Episcopal Church in Williamsport. The song There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays gives a shout-out to Pennsylvania and homemade pumpkin pie. And Winter Wonderland was written by Richard Smith while he was in a tuberculosis sanatorium in Scranton in 1934. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.